Let's race at Motegi. Good start from Otter. Looks like a better start from Toshki Oyu. He's going to have to defend against the Inging car as he comes through, and he has been able to hold it, but he runs wide. The Inging's going to come through and take the lead. Toshki Oyu hits the front. Fantastic start from Toshki Oyu then in the end, and Otter crumbles under the pressure as Yuto Nomura almost goes off the road in the background as he runs wide. And Sinosaki Gucci has out-dragged Iwasa as Najiri has a horrendous start as well. So the Ingings are now first and third. What a start for the Saromo Inging squad. Round the outside of Najiri's hit! Najiri's been hit! Najiri's been hit in an almost carbon copy of the incident that we saw a couple of years ago for Liam Lawson. Najiri has been hit and spun around. Disaster for the two-time champion, and that is the Nakajima that's gone into the side. That's Fraga. So Fraga is the one he hit. So they're not going much further. Here comes Matsushita. They both return to the circuit there, my apologies, as Matsushita tries to come around the outside of Sasahara. Sasahara keeps his foot in, but the Delightworks car run round the outside of the condo. Nicely done. I mean, if you look at the fact that Kakino Shinota's only got about 40 seconds left of his, and Iwasa hasn't even touched the button yet, that could really come back to bite him later as Fukusumi makes his bid on the inside of Igor Fraga. And that's a beautiful sweep from Fukusumi to get past Fraga. No resistance at all from the Nakajima, who's on cooldown. So that's lovely, and a great job from Fukusumi to go up into 8th place. Consistently going for 133s. He's in the 133.2, which is about the same as Toshiki Oyu. He might be able to jump his teammate, as O'Sullivan's now got to defend from the reigning champion, Ayuma Iwasa, on OTS. And Zach O'Sullivan resisting. This is great work from the Impul. No wonder the team boss decided this is the boy that we need to bank on for the future. Zach O'Sullivan really coming into his own in 2026. He won't quite beat out Fukusumi because the gap is 25 seconds, so a podium is likely to be out of the question. But P4 is absolutely game on. It's 22 seconds through the pit lane, plus the pit stop, provided Kondo put him on fresh boots with a decent stop. It could be P4, but look at this. We've got Oyu, O'Sullivan, Iwasa, Yamashita, Koide, Matsushita, Sato, all the way back to Kamui Kobayashi.
Yeah.
This is an insane train, and Toshiki Oyu is doing everything he can to hold on to it. O'Sullivan's getting impatient, and what's the betting that one of the 5 or 6 guys behind them won't lose their heads too?
Well, Toshiki Oyu was joking this weekend about how the new track surface feels like a Shinkansen, a bullet train. Well, he's got a bullet train's worth of cars lined up behind him here with 3 laps to go.
In the top 4, we've got a catalogue of fairy tales, but Kakino Shinota said, I need to win more races in 2026. 3 was not enough. Well, after the first weekend of the year, he's already got 2. Kakino Shinota takes the victory and becomes the most successful Super Formula champion not to be champion. Fantastic run from Kakino Shinota. Sena Sakaguchi's first podium for 5 seasons, and the first ever podium for rookie racing. Nide Fukusumi third, and the drive of the day, without any shadow of a doubt, Luke Browning in the Kondo, P4. What a race! Oyu hangs on for 5th in front of O'Sullivan, Yamashita, Iwasa, Koide and Matsushita. Points on Delightworks' debut as well. What an incredible race. Super Formula is back, baby. Otter takes the win, Sakaguchi second, first podium for 5 years. Nide Fukusumi third, the first ever rookie racing podium. Luke Browning, P21 to P4. What a drive. Toshiki Oyu, Zach O'Sullivan, both getting decent points finishes. Kenta Yamashita, Yuma Iwasa down in 8th from Shinkoide. And Nobu Matsushita, the first point for Delightworks in their 2nd ever race. Ren Sato, 11th. Kamui Kobayashi, 12th. Tadasuke Makino, 13th. Sho Tsuboi, 14th. All out of the points. Yuta Nomura will be disappointed, as will Igor Fraga. Stanek 17th, Tomoka Najiri way down in 18th after his front wing came off on the first lap. Seita Nanaka, Charlie Wirtz, Ukisa Sahara way down in 21st, and Juju Noda 22nd place. The last retirement, well, the retirements, Sasha Fenestraz after what we think may be a botched pit stop, and Rikuto Kobayashi out on the end of the 2nd lap. Kakino Shinota 20 points clear of Sena Sakaguchi. After 2 races in the championship fight, everybody else is just chasing scraps at the moment. but with 17 drivers scoring points in the first 2 races of the season. Don't you just love Super Formula? And this is even better reasoning for Dandelion. Look at that, 9 points clear of Inging in the team's championships. Mugen only have 12. Rookie Racing have 11. Nakajima Racing have 9.5. What a battle it's going to be. 13 of the 16 teams on this grid have all scored points so far. That's incredible.